Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded, but that's because I've pretty much been out of ideas for a really long time. So this will be the first video I've uploaded in a little while. So anyway, I was completely out of ideas, but I entered a Minecraft build competition, and since I spent a lot longer on this build than a lot of the other builds I've made, I decided that I would show it off with speaking. So the first thing I did was mark out where all the territory and stuff was going to be. This was a Japanese style build. So I originally had the idea, we'll make this whole thing, this raised area in the middle. This was originally supposed to be the whole build, like the village was supposed to be on it, and the temple was supposed to be up at the top, probably around about where it is. But then I realized that was just way too small, and so I went ahead and made this the temple grounds and the village all around it. So anyway, after I had planned everything out, the first thing I made was the wall. The background wall that most of it is just copy pasted, but yeah, this the background wall probably took me like 2 or 3 hours to build, even with structure blocks. So yeah, and then after that I terraformed the middle and everything, and then I built the village. I built the temple. Like, there was one thing that I built after the temple, which was the paths. So anyway, I marked out where all the paths were going to be after I finished terraforming. And then I placed in building and all of these blossom trees and rocks and bone meal. This took quite a long time, even with structure blocks. Pasting in trees and buildings takes a really long time. And making this lake took like a full hour too, so yeah. But anyway, then you have the buildings. This was my first time building in the Japanese style, and I really liked how it looks and how good it went, and how much I forgot to actually make before I started recording this. Anyway, but yeah, I built all the buildings and stuff, and got some ideas from some of the people in the Discord that this building competition was in. So over here's Harsh's Noodles. It's a noodle shop. Sadly, Minecraft doesn't have a noodle shop, so I'll let you think that this rabbit stew is noodles. And up here's all the stuff that you can make. Over here you have Squid's Fish Shop, where there's a bunch of different fish, and it's right next to the lake, so that you can get a bunch of fish. And then over here we have Kermit the Frog. So yeah, and then when we get to the temple, I was kind of worried that this block palette wouldn't look the best, but I really like how it turned out with the calcite, sandstone, red terracotta, and copper. It all blends pretty well together, which I was actually pretty surprised about. Yeah, the main design, I just looked up some Google images of a Minecraft Japanese temple and roughly did that. And then the buildings around the outside, someone sent me a picture of those tall traditional Japanese buildings, and I replicated that, but the floors are a lot further spaced apart than the in real life towers are, so that's not 100% accurate, but yeah. And that was pretty much this build. All in all, it took over 24 hours to build, which I'm not sure if it was worth it. We'll see if I win the competition or not. But yeah, that was this build. I hope to see you guys in the next video I make. Goodbye.